Welcome to wikitiki.com, and we are talking about the free Python projects in 5 minutes. So this is one of the very interesting area I'm going to talk to you. Let's move on to project creation, and here is the agenda we are planning. Before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Venkat. I'm a Microsoft Most Valuable Professional, and apart from that, I'm a typical cloud computing specialist. And I got almost 16 international awards, and among the 10 awards are from Microsoft. Let's move on over here. So who we are first? So we are kind of like a Python and machine learning trainers, and we are specialists in data science, robotics, and hacking. So we are working out with the Python too. And let's move on. This is the agenda of the program. So Python. So I'm going to show you the introduction about what is Python, followed by the first project that it's a security project in Python. And let's move on to the secondary, second project, which is also a security based project. So this is based on GUI based. And the third project is on image processing with Python. So these three areas we are going to work out. Let's move on here. Here is the agenda. I'm going to talk about the Python introduction now. Let's move on. What is Python? Python is an interpreted high-level language which they found in 1991 by the great person Guido van Rossum. And this is named after a British comedy group, the Python group. It's a Python. And apart from that, it's a general public license based. So it's really open source. Why we are going for Python? The reason is the recent years Python becomes real famous. The reason is it's friendly, versatile, and flexible. They got thousands and thousands of packages, and it's really a very popular languages in the machine learning world. So Python, if you talk about Python, it's a kind of a compiler, command interpreter. Why? The reason is I got the Python code which I'm trying to compile. So I'm going to show the real demo to you now. Okay, now I got this source code here, which is compiled. My compiler is there, and this is converted into your bytecode automatically, and based on the virtual machines available, automatically the code is executed. So the code, which it is a bytecode, which is interpreted based on the domain or virtual machine. That's how your Python will work, and it got a lot of library modules to work it out. That's how Python is called as an interpreter. So over here, you're able to see another picture which shows that you're able to see that I got C, C++, everything which is compiled, which is kind of a compiler. The languages is compiled to the machine code and it's ready to run. Whereas the Python is really different. Over here, Python, PHP, Ruby, and JavaScript are very different languages, which is considered as a compiler come interpreter too. The reason is the languages is ready to run, and it is compiled and it's modified as ready to run. Maybe the same process will be executed over here and it's ready to run now. And afterwards, it will have interpreted via the virtual machine to run it in any kind of environment. That's why they call it as a machine code. Let's move on here. So this is the one I'm trying to tell you. You are able to see my Python code is here. My Python code will be executed or can be run in .NET world using the concept of Iron Python. It's vice versa. I got my .NET code which I want to run it in Python environment. Yes, via the Iron Python's domain, you are able to run it. Whereas in the Java world, we'll be using Jython. The reason is it's Java virtual machine, over here it's .NET runtime. So the Python code, it will be converted into JVM codes and it will execute in the Java world via the technology called Jython. Whereas in .NET world, you got .NET runtime to execute. Now, Python, how it works? Is it a compiled language or a scripting language? Python works and it's a combination of scripting language and compiled language. That's the major advantage of Python. Over C, Java, and C++ compile, TCL, Perl, and AWK scripting, whereas Python is a combination of scripting and compile. That's why Python got real famous. Compatibility with any OS, so it will work in Windows, Mac, and Linux, in any operating system. Why Python? The reason is I want to give a combination, I want to give the content a hello world. So I've written the code in C programming, and I've written the code in C++. You got a lot of lines. In Java, I've written the same, but in Python, it's real simple. That's why everyone is preferring Python nowadays. Over here, I want to install Python. In that case, just go to our website wikidigi.com/tutorials/python/install-python. So this site will have all the details like how to install Python and other information. Okay, here is the second area I'm going to work it out. That's the in the agenda. I'm going to talk about the first project, security project in Python. Let's move on to our security project. Before moving on to the security project, I'll tell you what is the procedure. Let's discuss about the project first. So my ABCD is here. My ABCD is here. I'm trying to make some encryption decryption process in my first security project. It indicates, see, thing is like I given the word hello. In that case, I'm trying to give a key. If it is A, 1, 2, 3, the key is 3. Now it will print D. So H, automatically H is there. 1, 2, 3. K is printed. E, over here I got E here. 1, 2, 3. H is printed. Over here it's L. L is here. 1, 2, 3. I'm getting O here. Another L, O here. I got O here. 1, 2, 3. R here. So if I give this data, the data is encrypted based on the key and it formed this particular data. Okay, this is how it will work. Okay, the same decryption process happening here. The decryption over here, you are able to see the data. This is an encrypted data over here. So plus 3, I made as a minus 3 to commit reverse. I got my K value 1, 2, 3. I got my H here. Over here, I got my H here. So 1, 2, 3. I got my E here. Over here, I got O 1, 2, 3. L here. Another O, L here. And R. Over here, R is there. 1, 2, 3. My O is coming. So I got back the data. So once if I try to encrypt it, so this is my actual data. This is my actual data. For that, I got my encrypted data. I received the data here. This is my encrypted data. This encrypted data is given to decrypt the data. This is how my encryption and decryption process is working. So this we are going to write the code for this particular piece of area. Let's start it. Before proceeding with the project, you should understand the basic concept of Python. For declaring a variable, I'll be using the single quotes. I got my alphabet, which is a string. For that, I given a single quotes. I gave all the information. And if it is a number, you should not give any single quotes over there. And if it's an empty message, just give single quotes. That's it. Okay, this is how you'll be declaring the variables in Python. Now let's see how we can get the input from the user. So over here, input, enter the message. Automatically, it will put the message, show the message, enter the message, and it will ask for the input. If I give some data, automatically it's stored in this particular variable message. Now, I got the message. Now, I want to traverse each and every character. In that case, I'll be using a for loop for character in the particular message I got. Okay, it will start traversing. So that's how you'll be traversing the content. Over here, you're able to see my alphabet is here and my key is here. Now, there is a simple piece of code I'm trying to write to find the position. Alphabet dot find character. So I'm finding a character, a position of the character K over here, a position of character K here, a position of character K here. For this position of character, I've added 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So O is the value. So I found the character and I'm trying to make what is the number plus 4 percentage of 26, because we got 26 alphabets here and we'll get the value here. Okay, 10 plus 4 percentage of 26, you'll get 10 here. Okay, that's how we are able to find it. So we'll find the new character O here and this is posted here. So I'll tell you another example to show you how it works. Now I got this first line will try to find the position considering my A is there. My A is here. The position is 1. The position is 1 here. Plus 4, you got the position as 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. The position is 5 here. Okay, so plus 4, you'll get the position as 5, which is shown here. So I found the position. Okay, so 1 is there. 1, 1 plus 4 percentage of 26 will have 5 here. So 5 here. So that formulation to find the new position I'm making out here. And afterwards, alphabet of fifth sits in array. So fifth position is 5. I got my E value here. This is how I'm trying to manipulate. This is a piece of code I'm going to show you now. This is a piece of code I'm going to show it now. So find the position of the character, find the new position of the character with this line. Okay, new position is 5, and take that character and display it here. So this is how my code is working. Okay, let's move on here. If it is Z, considering I got Z here, Z. Over here it's Z. In that case, Z, the number is 26 plus 4 percentage of 26. So it will have the remainder is 4, which indicates 1, 2, 3, 4. So D will be printed as a new character here. Okay, hope you understood the logic. Now let's move on, because if you couldn't understand the logic, please rewind the video and check it out. The reason is like, once if you understand the logic, you are able to write the program. Let's move on. Now let's go back to the project demo now. Let's move on. I got my project here. So this is my project. So once if you install Python, you'll be getting the environment Python. So this is your Python IDE. So via this Python IDE, you are able to access things. Okay, once if you click it, you're able to see like my IDE is here. Okay, I got my IDE file. I'll go to open and I can open my file. Which project you want to open, you can open it. So once if you open it, you got your Python project here. I got my Python here, and you have to save in the format of .py. Now I got the content here. Over here, like let me check it out whether I can increase the font size. Zoom height, formats. I need to check it out like how to increase the font. Anyway, like let's go ahead and configure ideal highlighting font tabs. Okay, maybe like I can increase the font, show you so that it will be good for you. Yes, looks good. Now this is my code. Okay, so this is my code. Over here, I'm trying to create like I explained you, right? This is the one. So my alphabet is here and my key is here. So I initialize my alphabet and my key is here and my empty message is here. Now message is equal to input of enter the message. Once if we give it, like probably I'm giving the data as a Venkat or Kashiv Infotech. So Kashiv, I'm giving this data now. I'm going to give this data. Let's see like how it works. Okay, so I'm going to give the Kashiv here. Automatically the message Kashiv will be here. First character, the character will be K first, A first, second, A third, S next one, H, I, V. So there will be a traversing happening in this area. Okay, so now let's see like how it works. Okay, now over here, the first character is K will come into the picture. K will come. Okay, and it will find the character. So what is the position of the character? It will try to, so considering A is there. So A plus key, the key is 4. So you'll have the position of A is 1. So position will be 1. And the new position will be, so B, C, D, E. So it should be E. The new position is 5. And alphabet of 5 is equal to its E. So that's how you'll try to find it. So I got my character, like I got my character. Now the new character will be appended with the new message. So new message will be E. Okay, so next one is another A is there. So I got my A. So another A. So another E. and another E will be here. And for yes, you'll have the next character, it will go on. So this is how it will work. So let me show you like how it works. Okay, so I got my code. So over here, I'm going to run it. So run module, like you're able to see, it's asking. So I got my enter the message. I'm going to give KAASHIV. Ashu. Once if I give it, you are able to see it here. It's OEEWLM. So the encrypted final message is OEEWLM. This is my like encrypted text. Now I'll go back here. I'll copy this one, and I want to decrypt it. So automatically, so this is the one I have done it. Okay, this is how the encryption is working. Okay, so let me go back here. I'll tell you like how it works. Now I got my alphabet. Considering I got a message as A B. In that case, my I'm going to traverse A first, followed by B. In that case, my position of this A character is 1 in alphabets. Position of A character is 1, and the new position is 1 plus 4. 1 plus 4, 1 plus 4 percentage of it's a modulus which gives 5. My new position is 5, so I'll get my alphabet. So alphabet of 5 is equal to the value is 1 2 3 4 5. It should be E. So I'll get E as the value. Now this one is completed. I'll remove it. Now I'll have B as the content. My position of B is 2 here. My position is 2 here. Okay, the position is 2 here. Automatically I'll have 2 here. My position is over here. New position is 6. Okay, and it's a 1. So from here it's to 6, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6. The value of this one is 6, and this is added here because new message plus it indicates if you got E, it will the another F is getting appended. So the new message should be EF. Let me check it out whether it works fine. I'll give AB and I'll show you like how it works. I should get EF, right? Let me check it out. Okay, I saved it here. I'm going to run it. I'm going to give the value AB. You're able to see EF is coming. If I give EF, I should get AB. How it works? So over here, I need to make it as minus here. So instead, if it takes as minus, it's decryption. So I've shown the encryption one. So the same code, I'm going to make a decryption now. Okay, so I'll close it here. Yeah, I think I'll have a decryption in the same project. So I'll have the decryption here. What I'll do is like, I'll make the key as minus. So I need to give EF. Automatically, I need the AB. This is your decryption process. So I'll run it here. Oh, sorry. I'll run it here. So run module. So if I give EF here, automatically I'm getting AB. So this is your, so I'll make it as decryption. The decrypted final message. Decrypted. Okay, so I'm going to run it here. So I got my EF. Automatically, I got my AB. The decrypted final message is AB. This is how your encryption and decryption process is working. Okay, this is our first project. Hope you have understood it. So let's move back to our presentation. Okay, let's move on to the next presentation. So before going ahead, like you may ask me who we are. So we are conducting Python, machine learning, and data science courses in our company, Kashiv Infotech. You can contact these numbers and you can come to our program. Okay, this is a second project we are planning. It's GUI-based Python project. For a Python GUI, you need one particular technology. They termed it as like a tkinter. So we are going to use this tkinter to like work out with the Python project. For that, this is a command pip install python-tk. So if you put this command, automatically your tkinter programs will get installed in your laptop. Once if your tkinter is ready, and we are going to write the basic UI code. For the basic UI code, you need to have like libraries to be imported. This is the one from tkinter import star. This is the library which you need to import in your Python setup. And afterwards you need to create an object for your program. Top is equal to tk off. Like this is your class. For that you need to trying to create an object. If so many people ask me a question, do we need to use a top, sir? Can we have anything? Yes, you can have anything. For that you can have the name as Venkat also. Venkat. And finally you have to wrap it up with the command top dot main loop. So this is the basic code you have to write. In between this code you can write your UI, everything here. Label, entry, button, everything you can write it here. Let's move on. So over here I'm trying to show a small piece of code from tkinter import star. Top is equal to tk off, top dot main loop off. These areas you know it well. Now I'm going to create a label with username, and I'm trying to put in a grid 0 comma 0. Next one is 1 comma 0. The next one is 2 comma 0. It shows that you'll be having the code like this shows I got a label a 0 comma 0 followed by a text box, an entry which is 1 comma 0 first column and 0th row, and I need another entry, a text box with a 2 comma 0, and afterwards 1 comma 1, it indicates there is a button here. Okay, this is the user interface. I'm trying to work it out. So it's a 0 comma 0, 1 comma 0, and you'll be having a 2 comma 0. The column is sorry, so 0 comma 0, 0 comma 1, 0 comma 2, and 1 comma 1 because column and row. Okay, this is how I made it. I'm trying to make a design. So you'll have a design like this. You'll have a label, a text box, another text box with a button here. Okay, and apart from that, like I need a border. So the border is of size 5, a thick border. Okay, so like this is a code. I want a label which I need to place it in this particular class top. In this particular class top. Okay, the text should be username. Show it as username, and I need a. It should be placed in the grid 0 comma 0. So my grid is ready. I got my grid, and in that I got a 0 comma 0, and I got my E1 entry which is placed in the top with a border 5, and it is in 1 comma 0. So 0 comma 1, the row is 0 and 1, and I need another text box with a border 5 which is placed in the top, and it's a 0 comma 2. So I got this one. I got a button which is like I specified as Venkat button with the four color as a red, 4 colors red with a command is submit. Okay, command is submit. For that I given a function. Over here I gave a function. Okay, this is the code I've written. Okay, so like once if you understood this one, let's move on to the project 2 demo. So I'm trying to have the same encryption decryption process in this one. Like I'll try to create a new file, and over here I'll try to copy some of the piece of code to show you how the UI is working so that I don't want to confuse you. Yes, looks good. Tkinter demo UI. Okay, so I created a project, so you're able to see it here. So I imported the file, I created a class, and I got the main loop. I got my label here, and I got one entry, another entry, and just forget this function. I got a button. I got a button. Okay, I got a button. Now I'm going to run it. So once if I run it, looks good. Yes, we got the UI here. We got the UI here. Okay, so over here, the UI is like I got my label, I got my entry, another entry, I got my button. Looks good. So like one functionality I want to specify, like once if I click this button, Venkat button, once if I click this button, I need to call the function submit. Okay, submit. So automatically the submit, I gave like message box dot show info. The header should be confirmation and what is the data you gave in this E1. So like I'm going to give cashew infotech. Now if I click it here, it should show a message box with the text as top as a confirmation with the fetch this data cashew infotech and show it to me. Okay, this is how it will work. Okay, so this is called functions. To define a function, this is a command, you'll be using it. So to indicate, to like control it, you'll be using it, choosing command to submit it. Looks good. Now we'll move on to the next area. Like in my previous project, I've done something, right? The alphabets and everything. So I'm going to use it. So hope you've understood. Like let me explain it once again if you want, because I don't want you to get confused. So I got a area called top. In that, I want a label over here, that's username, and I want a text box here, that's E1. I want another text box here, that's E2. And afterwards I want a button here. Over here I got the button, Venkat button. If I click this button, call this function. So this is how I've written a piece of code. Hope you have understood. Let's move on to the next area. Okay, let's move on to the next area. Over here, I'm trying to make something something like that. Like what we can do is like we'll try to integrate the previous things. What we can do, let's go back here. We'll have like I want this alphabets, right? I want these alphabets. I copy this content, the previous code. I'll put it here somewhere. So I'll put it here. I'll put it here. The previous project one, I'm trying to use it here. Now over here, I'm trying to use this code. Okay, so I've explained it before, so I think no need to explain you this code because I've used it here. You may ask me a question, new message, because this is declared here, I'm trying to use it. So if you want to use a message in the function, you have to use the keyword global. Okay, so I got my global keyword. Now one thing I want to do is, so I'm trying to put this message like what is the encrypted code. I want to put it here in E2. E1 is one text box, E1 is one text box, and E2 is another text box. So let me run it and I'll show you the code, how it works. I got the UI here. I'll close it here. I got my UI here and I'm giving the code as cashew. Once if I go give the code cashew here, if I click this button, automatically the cashew keyword is taken out and this is encrypted here. Okay, this is the one I'm trying to show you. So this is the original text and this is an encrypted text. Okay, this is the original text. So over here, e1.get, take this cashew, process it, and I got the message, put it in E2. So E2.insert of 0, new message will insert the data into this area. My encryption, this is how the data will get encrypted and it is stored. Okay, so hope you have understood it. Now we'll go back here to show you like how the decryption process working. So I'll close it here. Let me go back here how decryption is working. Decryption is so simple. The reason is like over here I'll be using minus keyword. That's it. So decrypt it. So let me go back here. I got my encryption. Let me go back here. I'll run and take the code encryptor. My encryption is cashew. For that, I'm trying to encrypt the data. This is the encrypted one. So I'll store it here. I'll close it here. So I'll close this window. I'll close my encryption. Now I'll go back to my decryption to see like how it works. Over here, I got the data as minus. This is the only change I made it to decrypt the data. Now I'll go back here. My decryption code is ready. What we can do is like, I'll give this code here, and if you see here, I got my cache here. This is how your encryption and decryption concepts are working. Hope you have understood this one. Let me go back here. So this is how your project 2 works. So the same project with encryption and decryption concepts are integrated. Okay. So we'll go back here to the next level. And before going ahead, this is how our next webinar we are planning. So what is data science? This is one of the major topic. So everyone is looking for. So I'm planning to have a data science webinar, and it includes a free data science project, which I'm going to create in 5 minutes of time. And this is happening on Wednesday, 09 January at 6 p.m. same time. You'll be having our webinar on data science. Okay, so this is going to be real interesting. I'm going to talk about the third project, that's image processing using Python. Okay, this is our third project we are working out. Okay, so third project, image processing using Python. Okay, over here, like for installing your image processing, so it's not install Kinter, it should be like install Pillow. So the library is Pillow, so there is a spell mistake here. Like over it's not T Kinter, it's Pillow. So for image processing, you need pip install Pillow. So that's the one you should use it. Okay, and the basic code for UI startup. The basic code for UI startup is from PIL import image. So from Pillow import image. This is the one you will be using it. So image is equal to image.open now from my.jpg. Okay, so I got an image here. Open it and you can show it here. That's how your Pillow will be working on. Okay, so Pillow will be working on. So let's move on to the demo. Okay, so this is going to be a real interesting area. Like I'm going to talk about like the images. Let's see how it works. I'll close it here. Now we'll move on to the images first. So I got an image here. Like let me see. Like what is the image? Oh, it's my image. So this is the one I got my speaking with the speaker table in the left side and Venkat over here. Let's see like how it works. I'll have my image first. So I'll have my zero dot image show how my image works. So image processing, how it works. So once if you install Pillow, you're able to see. I'll have this one here. Have this one here. Now this is the code I've written. So I got my code. I'm trying to make it out like a from PIL import image. I'm trying to open image my.jpg. An image, and I'm trying to show like image.show. In that case, I saved it here. I'm going to run it. So this shows like open an image and show it to the user. Yes, looks good. So this Python programming will try to show an image. So import an image and show it to the user. That's how the Python will be working on. Okay, let's move on here. Like I hope you have understood. Like let me repeat. Like I imported the library. From Pillow, import the image, and afterwards image.open. So this is the image, and show the image. This is how your Python program is working. Now let's go back here to show you like how this Python is integrated. Over here, I got the Python here. I'll close it here. So we'll move on to image processing further. Fantastic. So like I'm trying to show like let me show to you. So I got only one image in the folder. I got only one image in the folder, only one JPG. I'm going to run the module. Looks awesome. You're able to see it is this is called transpose. This is my original image and this is a transposed image. Okay, this is the transposed image. Let's move on to show you like how this code works. So I'm trying to import the image. I'm trying to import the image, and afterwards I'm making it open the image, and I'm trying to show it the original image. And afterwards I'm trying to transpose it. That transposed image is image. I took this image dot transpose, and what is the option I want? Image dot flip it from left to right. So like from left to right, flip it. Okay, and I'm trying to save the image in the name of transpose.jpg, and I'm trying to show that image. So that should be an image transpose.jpg. That's good. So I transposed it and saved it. Over here, this is my original image, and this is my transposed image. Let me go back here to show you like how it works. Now I'm going to run it. Once if you run it, I'll get my original image first. I got my original image first, and now I got my transposed image second. Okay, this is how it will work. So like I'm a bit curious. Like I didn't check it out. Let me do some changes, like whether how it works. If I make it as right to left, is there any changes happening? Let me check it out. Um, Looks good. So I saved it here. I'm running the module. Let's see. This is the one. Oh, there is no change because right to left doesn't have any changes. Looks like I don't have any changes, I guess. Over here, this is my original image, and this is my transposed image. There is a change. Oh, so I got an error. Sorry for this. So I got an error. There is no attribute like a flip right to left. So the attribute is not available. So the left to right is the only option we got for transposing. And I don't have an option this one. So flip right to, so left to right. Okay, so let me go back here. I'll run the code. Looks good. Looks really good. So this is how you are able to process your images. Okay, so I got the image good. That looks good. Okay, this is how we'll be transposing the images. Let's go back here to see like what we can do. Oh, image crop. So I want to crop an image. That's going to be real interesting. So what I'm trying to do is like as usual, I got my image. I'm trying to open my image and I'm finding the size. Oops. So this is the command width comma height. This command, these variables are assigned. So image.size will have two variables which you can directly load here. So Python got a fantastic feature to assign two variable at a shot. That's why Python is real simple. Okay, so in .NET or Java and all, like probably I should have kind of width is equal to image dot height and int height. So this is how the usual coding will be. Height is equal to image dot or something like that. Over here height, and over here it's with, sorry. Okay, this is how we need to write two lines of code in Java, PHP, or any kind of programming. But in Python, I got one program which will give both variables, which is injector. So that's how Python is bit similar or a bit easier too, bit easier. So I'm trying to make a variable area which is of size 0 comma width divided by 2 and height divided by 2. Okay, and I'm trying to crop the image. I got my image my.jpg. I crop it. So this is another functionality available in the spill library of area. Once if we give it, we got an image, a new image. This is my original image and this is a cropped image. I saved it here as cropped picture.jpg. So cropped venkat.jpg. So I got my cropped venkat.jpg and I'm trying to show the cropped image. Okay, so let me go back here to run this one. So I'm going to run it. So I got my image which is getting cropped. Oh, that's really awesome. So I got my cropped image. Okay, so maybe like let me check it out. Yes, I got my cropped Venkat here. So if you see my cropped Venkat, okay, I want this one. Okay, this is the one. So in that I got the cropped Venkat here. Okay, this is how. I'm a bit curious, like to understand further. Like I'll make it as 50. I'll make it as 50 here. Let's see, like whether there is any changes happening here. So I'm trying to run the module now. Looks like I got the data in a different format. Let me see. Like this is my cropped Venkat. My cropped Venkat is this one, and my cropped Venkat one is this one. You can see it here. You can see it here. There is a small space here. There is large space here, which indicates this is like x1. This indicates the starting point of x1 and y1 and x2 and y2 or something like that. From where I need to start. So I need to start from here or from here or from here or from here. From where I want to start. So x1 comma y1, and this indicates x2 comma y2, and we cropped this image. Okay, if it is 50 comma 50, considering if this is the picture, so I took my picture and I'll show you like how it works. I'll have this picture. See, if it is 0 comma 0, if it is 0 comma 0, this is here, and I got my cropping in here, so I got this image as 0 comma 0. Now if it is 50 comma 50, over here I got the value here and I got the image here, so we cut it from here. So this is x1 comma y1 to x2 comma y2. So this is how your cropping is happening. Okay, so 50 comma 50 with like how much length and width you want, how much length and how much width you want from 50. If it is 100, 50 plus 100, so it's 150 here. Okay, crop it and save it here, and I'm trying to show it here. This is how your cropping is working. Let's move on to the very interesting area, that's a resizing. This is going to be real interesting. So my .jpg is 740 kb. So I'm going to go with the final one, that's a resizing, image resizing. In image resizing, like this is the one I'm trying to show it. So over here you should be really careful in writing image. So I got my image opening, and afterwards, yeah, size, width and height I found. I printed the image and I resized the image, and I'm trying to show it here. So int of width divided by 4 and height divided by 4. So 1 by 4 of the width I'm trying to show it. Okay, this is how I'm trying to show it. So afterwards I'm trying to show the another image, and afterwards like image.show. So I'm showing the data resize underscore Venkat. I'm trying to save an image. Now I'm going to run it. Once if you run it, automatically you're able to see this is the image. Okay, so looks like I'm trying to show the image and I'm printing it. Over here, you're able to see it here. My original image is 740 kb. 740 kb. I resized it to 15 kb. You may ask me, the file size is changed, whether the size is changed or not. So let me go back here. I'll run it. I'll show you. I print this image, and I print this image to see the size. Once if you run it, so this is the one I got. I close this one. Over here you're able to see I'm trying to print the original image size. Over here it's 1280 cross 720. I'm trying to like after resizing, I'm trying to print the resized one. It's 320 cross 180. Okay, this is how the resizing is happening. Okay, like I think hope you understood it. Let me like finally tell you. So import an image, open the image, get the size, print the values to size, check the size, resize it, and I'm trying to print it, saved it, and I try to show it, and this is the resized one. So our third project is over. So you got an idea, I guess you got an idea about our project. And over here you may ask me, where is the webinar materials? So like in for our previous webinars and all, like we'll be providing the web materials, and in the video itself we specify, and you'll be getting those web materials. Over here, this is our Python, this is our wikidigi.com. Over here, search for Python, you'll be getting the Python tutorials here. In this Python tutorials, This particular video is located here. Okay, on top of which you got a lot of materials, and apart from that, this Python project will be placed over in the bottom. Okay, so over here we are trying to place the Python project. So you'll be getting the Python project. The entire source code will be providing to you. Apart from that, if you want to like watch this video, you can watch it in this website. So the URL, just note it down. It's wikidigi.com/tutorials/Python. Over here, get the video and you can get the project also. And as I told, our next webinar is what is data science, and I'm going to like give a data science project to you, and I'm going to create this project in 5 minutes of time, and this is going to happen on January 9, Wednesday. It's 6 p.m. And who we are. So we are providing lots and lots of training to the students for the passed outs, for the fresher, job seekers, and also college students. If you are looking for any trainings, you can contact us via these numbers. And we are conducting in-plan training and internship for the students, for the job seekers, and you can contact us anytime. And apart from this, we are providing a lot of online trainings. You can contact us through for our online trainings. And these are our YouTube channels. And Wikidigi Code, Wikidigi Interview Tips. We got almost 10,000 videos in our channels. And if you feel like this video is really good, please share this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And stay with us. I'll say thanks for watching our video. This is Venkat signing out. Thank you from wikidigi.com and Kashvin for Tech. Thank you.